Camera all set up. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, y'all. And we got the geek out here. The little baby geeky. Hi, everyone. We're going to be working on this beautiful, all one-piece Book of Boba Fett backplate, as well as the main body for the jetpack, and then a bunch of other like smaller pieces that go as details and stuff like that. I'm gonna get some music going real quick. Golden Guy Pictures. Oh yeah? I don't look like Cameron Monaghan, huh? Really? You've become the very thing you swore to destroy, Zach. Sagittarius. Shut up, Nick. God, all y'all are ganging up on me. Oh, I need a Mountain Dew. I'll be right back. Alright, Dew acquired. Thanks, Brick Film. Welcome to the stream. Always use protection. Rubber up, right, Gigi? This is Gig. This is the cutest puppy in the whole world. She needs a haircut, but she's here for emotional support. Right, Gigi? Yeah. I'm doing good. How are you, Sarah? Everybody got their Mountain Dew, right? I don't know if there we go. I was hoping to get a canopy out here because it's going to be like freaking 85 degrees out today, but I couldn't find one. I thought we had one. It might be in our camper. I don't know. Alright. Supplies. Got about maybe a little more than half a tube of Bondo here, then a fresh one, and then I got some new sandpaper that I never tried before. I never tried Diablo, but it's finer grit, and then we got a rougher grit here, and then our board in the back for doing our filler primer, which I just use 2-in-1 filler and sandable by Rust-Oleum automotive primer, because they don't make 3D print primer. So it's not super windy out today, so hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we got the helmet out here and the rifle to kind of set the stage, set the mood a bit, and some Star Wars lo-fi because it's essential. So the main point of me doing this is because I'm redoing like about 80% of my Book of Boba Fett cosplay, and a lot of it just needs to be redone and updated and all that stuff. Because I genuinely didn't think that it looked that good anymore. So we're going through, we're changing some new things. This is a completely new helmet. The rifle's the same. I don't really need to change that, it looks fine. but my jetpack was the Mando Season 2 version, and there is a huge difference to me, probably not to everyone else. There's a huge difference in the jetpacks between the classic, like Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and Mando, compared to the Book of Boba Fett one. Book of Boba is much smaller. It's got way more colors on it, unless you're comparing it to the Return of the Jedi version. And personally, it is my favorite look for the jetpack. It's got the perfect amount of everything. It's got greens and blues and reds and gold and silver and all. Just it's literally perfect. And then Book of Boba Fett backplate. Previously, I had the Mando Season 2 Galactic Armory version, and it came in 4 separate pieces. And for that being my first ever like cosplay building thing, that caused some serious issues for me. So there was some stability issues with it, and overall it didn't look that great because like my weld lines with Bondo just didn't turn out that good. And I found one that printed it all in one piece, so it's way more stable. I don't have to worry about all that crap. And yeah, I genuinely like this design more too. And the jetpack is nice and small. My other one was like absolutely huge on me, where this one is, I believe, it might be a little smaller than the one used on Tamira, but I do know that the one in Book of Boba Fett is considerably smaller than the Mando one or any of the previous iterations. So another reason why I like his look in Book of Boba Fett, because it's a little bit more tailored for someone my size. And then let me show you all the other stuff we got in here. I should probably throw all this out. But like a bunch of different pieces. So we've got all these plates and our little exhaust things on the side here, and our cylinders for our rocket, which look at how small this is. So it is a little weird coming from Mando Season 2 to this. But I donated all that stuff to the production of Kestis so that Mr. Nick Kavanaugh, he's in the chat right now, could, the expert prop maker, he could use it and actually like put it towards the production of the film, because there are going to be Mandalorians in it. So I'm going to take some of this bigger stuff out that's going to require a little bit more attention. The smaller stuff, I usually just hit with filler primer and like maybe one thing of Bondo and then just call it done. I'm not super particular about that stuff. Just gonna put all this in the corner. Where does this go? I gotta be honest, I have no idea where these pieces go. I want to say in the rocket, but I don't know where. Oh, no, these are the things, they go in here. Yeah, they're the little pegs. Should fit. Okay. Alright. Those are all the main jetpack pieces. And then we have our little greeblies and our little like antennas that poke off the top. I usually don't worry about those too much. We'll do that. Do that in another video. Mountain Dew burp. Yeah, I'm not sure how much we're gonna get done today. I want to knock some bigger stuff out first before we move on to the smaller pieces. I know that for sure, but we'll see. So for something like the back plate, that is like one solid piece, it's really thick. Look at how thick that is. There's like no hollow points in it. I usually start with just sanding the actual plastic. A very light sand because I don't want to cause any damage, but the JETPACK actually has smaller print lines than the backplate does. So I'm in the JETPACK in certain areas like here, I can feel a little bit of flex. So I don't want to push that envelope. And obviously I'm not going to worry about sanding the back. It's always going to be on my back, and honestly it looks really good until you hit about the middle here. So we're just going to sand all the way down the sides, and then these pieces on the Book of Boba Fett model plug into the sides here, and that's how they kind of like close the gap on the back plate. So this whole backside is pretty much always going to be covered. I'm not even going to sand it. We're just going to do the sides here, and then the main body, and then the back plate we'll do in full, besides the back, of course. So I think we're going to start with the back plate because I think it's going to require a little bit more sanding work. Have y'all seen Mando yet? Oh, okay. It was pretty good. Better than last week. Both Mando and BB hard again this week. Who's BB? Oh, Bad Batch. Oh, okay. Yes. Yeah, they were both very good. I just watched them both. I didn't make a podcast last week, so what did y'all think of the first episode of Mando? Yeah, I was sick last weekend, so I didn't really make anything. That's another reason why we're doing this live stream, because I didn't make any videos last week. Yeah, it's literally just a recap of Book of Boba Fett. The first episode is. I did like the pirate stuff though, like the Davy Jones looking seaweed guy. He was pretty cool. But yeah, it's just like the part in the beginning with the Mandalorian and like the little kid and stuff was really cool to see, and I love how the helmet looked like a Hasbro helmet. I am convinced it was done on purpose, because that was all, you know, our version of a Mandalorian helmet when we were a kid. And then, so it just hits in the feels a little more. And then, like, the big crocodile thing was awesome, too. But, like, there's no point in Mando even going there. Because, like, he goes there and asks the same questions that he does in Book of Boba Fett. And it's just like, okay, so just to double check, I have to go to the mines on Mandalore, right? And then bathe in them? Okay, yeah. Alright, I'll see you later. Like, that's literally that whole interaction. We already knew all that information, so. But I do love seeing Grief Karga. the pirates were cool. You know, I feel like we don't have enough pirate content in Star Wars. So. Yeah, and it was like, yeah, that's a good point. Like, compared to the previous premieres, it was a weaker episode, but also like significantly shorter. Like the season 2 premiere with Cobb Vanth wasn't it like an hour 10 or something like that? The new longest Mandalorian episode. And season 1 was at least like 50 minutes, and this one was like 34 or something like that. It just felt like a really long pre-episode recap. Like, I don't understand why they couldn't have just made the recap at the beginning of the season way longer, and then like how they did for Kenobi. Like, that recap is like, I swear it's like 5 minutes long, and it's awesome. Just do something like that for Mando, and get on to the good stuff, like what we saw today. I know y'all haven't seen it yet. I won't spoil anything. I won't spoil anything. Hey, look at how good a job I did with Starkiller and Kestis, alright? I did a great job with that. I did not say anything to anyone who wasn't supposed to hear about it. And now that that's public information, I can talk about it all I want. I earned that, actually. Zach was thinking I was going to be like the Tom Holland of his movie. Just spoiling everything. I'm not, okay? I have at least a little bit self-control. Not when it comes to buying Star Wars things, though. Self-control is not even... It's not even a quality in my head. Alright, I think we're about good with this first base sanding. Sorry, Geek, did that scare you? I need a towel. Be right back. This thing's got Bondo dust all over it. Yeah, you want to go inside? Or are you fine out here? Everybody say hi to Gigi. Probably just got dust all over you. Sorry, I didn't even think about that. Bro, he literally thought I was going to be a Tom Holland in Star Wars. He thought I was just going to spoil everything. Alright, here's our Bondo glazing and spot putty. Everyone's favorite toothpaste. Every prop maker's favorite toothpaste. Yeah, I was supposed to get an apron in today. That was going to help with not getting red dust all over me. So I'm wearing the Boba Fett gear that I don't care as much about. Gigi is a mutt. She's like 5 different breeds. She's a rescue dog. She's like part pug and Norfolk Terrier and whatever that Chinese dog is called. What's that Chinese dog with like the little like pigtail, the little curly tail? They're really cute. They kind of look like bigger versions of a pug, actually. Yeah, she's like 5 different breeds though. She's a sweetie. She's 9 years old a month from now. She's still got a little spunk in her though. So this Bondo basically acts as like a temporary filler. Well, no, a permanent filler. It dries really quick, and even after it's dried, it's still pretty malleable. But it works as like a putty to fill in these gaps. And then you sand it down to a smooth finish, and then hit it with, at least the way I do it, and then you hit it with filler and sandable. Man, having a brain fart. And it fills in all the little like lines and stuff, and that's how you get that smooth finish. And then when you do your toothpaste technique with the paint chipping, it turns out great. Hey, how you doing, Cat LaSalle? Yes, they are. They always have questions. I come out front fully dressed as Boba, and they're like, okay, let's get the kids back inside. Sometimes they think it's cool, though. Depends on their mood. I'm finally getting caught up on Last of Us. I saw that you've been doing a lot of reactions to Last of Us, and it's pretty good. I don't know if I like it more than The Walking Dead, though. I think I watched all the way up to season 9 of The Walking Dead. And so far, like I'm only on the 4th episode, I think. I'm kind of behind. But I really liked the first episode, how they talked about like the downfall of society and stuff. I love watching like apocalypse shows and how they cover all that stuff. And because like every show does the downfall of society differently. I always find it super fascinating. Shut up, Sarah. Dang. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry that I'm not as good as you. Now, this may be a dumb question. Is there a reason you're implying this step with the glove versus paintbrush? Yes, because it will harden. It hardens, like, within 5 minutes, and it becomes like this kind of crust. And the point of doing that is to fill in these 3D printer lines, because a 3D printer builds upwards. So I don't know a lot about 3D printers. I just buy the pieces and make them. I don't have one myself. One day I will, though. And Last of Us, never seen Walking Dead, but kind of want to check it out. Walking Dead is good. It gets a little repetitive at times, but the character development is really solid. Especially with the ones that have been around since the beginning. Like, they really take the time on those. One of the weaknesses of the show is, like, they bring in newer characters, but they don't really give them a whole lot of time, I feel. Hey, chill, Snips. You came at me. You came at me. You can't expect me to not just defend myself, alright? Oh, by the way, I'm excited for Secrets of the Past. I saw your little trailer. Excited to do that again. Yeah, I read the second one, didn't I? Yeah, Negan is pretty great. So, Kat, you see how it's like hardening on my gloves here? At some point I'm going to have to change them out when it just starts smearing all the old stuff. But that's why you can't do it with a brush. And I think it's just easier to do it with your hand. Yeah, I was supposed to have a new apron, but Amazon like totally dropped the ball. I was so excited about it too. It's like water resistant, you know, so like afterwards I could just hose off all the Bondo dust and just let it dry, you know, and I was really excited about it. But Amazon delivered it to the wrong house and I had to get a replacement order, so it's not coming till tomorrow. What's up, Nerdy Productions? How you doing? Yeah, it was good, but we can't talk about it because like half the chat hasn't seen it yet. They're a bunch of slackers. Brickscape, what's up, man? Don't spoil anything with Mando and Bad Batch. Not everyone's seen it yet. I should just put that in the title of this, honestly. No, I know. I'm just messing with you. I slept. I don't stay up and watch them anymore. I used to stay up till 3 like every night, but I can't do it. I started trying to go to the gym to get in shape a little more because these scrawny little bones need to put some muscle on them. And, Kestis. I have not... Oh, the Lego one. Yes, yeah. I have built it. I built it on Friday when I canceled the live stream. I totally did you guys dirty that day. But I was sick, and I decided I don't have the strength to be entertaining for a couple hours, but I do have the strength to build the Lego set anyways. So I watched Last of Us and built the Rex helmet without you guys. I'm so sorry. I will get the Cody one, though, probably within the next couple weeks. And we'll do that one over live, even if I'm sick. I'll have a trash can right here. The Lego's right there. So if I'm puking, you know, I'll just click, click, click. We'll get it done, I promise. Although I think the next couple live streams are going to be armor-based because I'm trying to grind this out. I might even do one tomorrow and Friday because I'm really trying to get this done. I want to start doing some photos in it before we get to that Florida summer heat and I'm like dying in this thing. I mean, it's already hot outside. It's kind of overcast today though. Currently building the Cody. Hopefully I can finish him tonight. Cody's better. Oh, really? What about it's better? Because I really liked the Rex one, like the build and everything, especially like the J guys, like around the J guys and how they did that whole process with it kind of curving around the helmet was really satisfying to build, and like the way it looks is actually amazing. The only flaw was a lot of stickers in that one. There was like 10. Yeah, this is cool to watch. Please share more of this content. I will, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you guys, cosplay is like in the 3 C's of Cal Westis: creativity, collecting, and cosplay. And I have skimped on the cosplay side of it, so we're bringing it back. I finally got some new stuff to work on. The overall shaping in the part around the bottom helmet, around the neck. It's better on the Cody, you're saying? The neck part? The phase 1 did come out like really well. Like especially when the mouth is small. Yeah, the mouth is small on Rex. But I mean, I honestly like, I know you're not one of those people, but the people that criticize Lego sets like they're supposed to be these high quality collectibles and the utmost accuracy, they bother me. And I know you're not one of those people, Brickscape. You're a cool one. But, and I think it's okay to criticize, but the people that just like non-stop, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this, and don't shut up about it are super annoying. And they're all over the Lego Star Wars community. Rich Boy J though, he's a good one. He doesn't post as much, but I got to work with him in LA, and he is an awesome Lego Star Wars YouTuber if you don't know him. I hand sand. I don't have a sander. At this point I should buy one. I've made 2 Boba Fett's now. It'd probably be worth it for me to buy one, but I have not done it yet. Eventually I'm going to need a Dremel too, because I want to, I need to fix my hair, but I want to buy a Dremel too, but because I want to do a Clone Trooper costume, and I think I want to do like an animated style Phase 2 clone, and I'm really leaning towards Kix from like the Umbara arc, because I love that guy. He looks so cool. He's got the clone backpack, he's a medic, and his tattoo on the side of his head is dope. I don't think I'll get the tattoo on the side of my head, but it says a good droid is a dead one in Arabash, and I just think that's an awesome little detail. Hand sanders make it so much better. Ah, yeah. Are they expensive or no? I haven't even looked at a price for one. I'm excited to get to the painting stage, especially with the jetpack, because it's got all these different colors on it. The only one I don't have are the gold and the blues, but I have all the reds, the greens, and the silver I need. $30! Oh my gosh, that's... I should buy one right now. Maybe I'll buy one tonight. I thought they were way more expensive than that. Dang, maybe we'll just work on the Bondo part today, and then tomorrow I'll do another stream with a hand sander. Oh my gosh. I am lacking over here, dude. $30. I need to get one right away. Dang, I was about to say something about today's episode. A small mouse sander. Dang, I need to get one. Where'd you get it? Home Depot or something? Lowe's? Sarah, you are picking a fight, alright? You're picking a fight over here. You must have woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Coming at me hard today. $50 from Lowe's. Even then, though, I don't know why I was thinking it was so expensive. I did not think $50 is still not that bad, especially for someone like me who's going to get a lot of use out of it. I got 7 hours of sleep last night. Is that not enough? Is that not enough sleep? That's plenty of sleep. What are you talking about? I think you're just complaining. That's what I think. I think you just want to sit there and bully a ginger through a screen. That's what I think you're doing. Something about this red hair gives everybody a green light to bully me. Yeah, thank you. 7 hours is great sleep. I probably only get about 6 or 7. Maybe not even 7. Last night I got 6. And I'm feeling great. Thank you very much. I'm a huge believer in the motto, you can sleep when you're dead. I'm a big believer in that. I'm young. I should use all this energy that I have. I don't want to just sleep it away. Everybody says this is the best part of your life. And how am I supposed to experience it if I'm just clocked out all the time? Is anybody else working on costume stuff? I know Nick is like non-stop. I feel kind of bad for you, bro. Like, if I was at your expertise, I would totally help with all this Kestis stuff you're doing. But is anybody, like, working on one for Mando Season 3 or Bad Batch? Anything like that? Because I know, like, this stuff gets more popular when the shows are going on, because people are like, you know what, I'm gonna make that. That's what happened to me in Boba Fett. And the next one after Boba is we're going to be making a Kylo helmet. Because I got the robes in. From Darth Cimerius, one of the like chillest people in the entire galaxy, in the entire like Star Wars cosplay community. The guy is so cool. He's got a screen accurate Force Awakens Kylo costume. Looks freaking beautiful. Yeah, he sent me his old robes for like an amazing deal, and I'm gonna be working on those next. And Kylo helmet. Hey, be nice. Alright, I think that's about good. Change out my glove here. I think my Fitbit is wrong because I don't feel like I got 7 hours. Yeah, maybe you should charge your Fitbit instead of coming on here and yelling at me. Haha, finishing up the last piece of armor for Kestis as well as my own. Dang, dude, you really grinded that stuff out. I love the updated color scheme for Dax. It looks amazing, dude. That one picture that you posted a while... What are you barking at? Be nice. That picture that you posted showing off like the new armor and all that stuff with like the... yeah, I can say this. The Scarata clan, like, insignia. My hand's all sweaty. I don't know why the cuff on these gloves are so long. It makes it like impossible to get them on. Yeah, dude, it looks so good. Oh wait, I already read that. Join us on the next Mando Roundtable. I've been meaning to, but don't you guys do that at like 12 in the morning? Maybe I'll do it one night. Maybe I'll just skip the gym and do that. Because that's been my only issue. I used to stay up every Tuesday night and watch new Star Wars stuff, but I'm trying to be more disciplined about going to the gym. Alright, we're going to do our Bondo coat on here. Man, this is going to take so much work. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's Gigi. She's a little puppy dog. Will I get a wig or just keep the helmet on? Definitely keep the helmet on. I am not rocking the Kylo Ren wig. That would be pretty funny though. Yes, Darth Simerius looks like Adam Driver though. It's impressive. His Cal Kestis is Kylo Ren. It's really good. $8:30 on Saturdays. I work on Saturdays. I go into work at 5 a.m. on Saturdays. They do a watch party when it comes on, but I don't attend. No. Yeah, I have to work on Saturdays, unfortunately. One of these days I want to get into cosplay. Oh man, be careful. It's a slippery slope. It's never ending. You think you're going to be satisfied. You finish one costume. Oh, I think we got a boba piece coming in the mail today, actually. Hang on, I got to control the mutt. Gigi, be nice. Good. You be good. Be nice. How you doing? Be nice. This is my new Boba Fett neck scarf. I'm really excited to open that. We'll do it on stream. After we finish bondoing this jetpack. Mail time with Cal Estes, yeah. A little bit of Paw Patrol and mail time. Keeping the doggo safe. Yeah, but Sarah, if you get into cosplay, there's a very good chance that it will overtake your nerdiness will point you in all the unsmart financial decisions. At least for me. It got kind of addicting. I really like this stuff. A lot of people don't like the sanding process. It's one of my favorite parts. Sometimes it's a little daunting, like right now, all this, you can't see it, but there's a bunch of pieces that I took out of that box that are gonna have to be done. But, oh my gosh, when you finish something, it just feels amazing. Like, probably the first 2 weeks after I finished this Boba helmet, I would put it on for maybe about 10 minutes a day. That's why I'm having self-control. Having self-control with certain games and merchandise. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Tell me about it. I really want the SH Figuarts Book of Boba Fett figure that comes with the throne and everything and the gaffy stick comes with 2 Tamira Morrison faces. Like, 1 Tamira Morrison face is perfect. But 2? I can have 2 Tamira Morrisons? Oh my gosh. I'll take them all. I'll take every one you got. It looks amazing though, but it's like, it's an import figure coming from Japan, so it's going to be really expensive for a 6-inch figure. I've almost started collecting blacks. Oh, I have enough stuff to worry about with Lego. I can't stay away. I need to stay away from cosplay. Take a break. I was super into Black Series as well, actually. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Started collecting Black Series and stopped myself. Yeah, and Black Series has really gone downhill, in my opinion, too. I'm not a big fan of them anymore. But once I stopped collecting Black Series, it was easier to afford cosplay stuff. So I could put more money into this. That also helps. You kind of have to like get good at narrowing down what you really want. Because when you get involved with collecting action figures and buying game merchandise and then cosplay building, like, that's dangerous. You gotta kind of, for a college student who has to deal with a Mando episode and a Bad Batch episode every week, you know, and that just Star Wars craze comes back to just like drop your entire paycheck on everything. Oh man. It's a skill. It's a skill. It's something they don't teach you in school. I'm trying to find the Fallen Order Cal figure. He's so impossible to find. For Black Series? Oh yeah, there's not one for Vintage Collection. Yeah, he is hard to find because he came out in like 2019. He's good. I have some issues with him. He's far from my favorite Black Series figure. But he's pretty solid. The face could be a little better. I actually find it a little funny. I think his face looks more like mine than Cameron Monaghan's. Because it's like narrow. Like Cameron Monaghan's has a... he has a round head. And like his hairstyle is a little bit more of like a... Like I have a part here. Cameron Monaghan and Cal Kestis, it still kind of goes to one side. Actually, I think it goes to the other side. But it is more of like all together. And I think the Black Series figure looks more like me in the foretelling than it does like Cal Kestis, but it's still close. That's why I save my money until Survivor comes out, then goes my credit card. What are you majoring in college? Film? No. I am getting a business management degree. I like movies, but I'm not interested in them enough to make a career out of it. I mostly just do that stuff to help out Zach, because he needs actors and stuff. And then, like, you know, Cal Kestis, obviously. That helps my brand, and it also helps him with his movie directing desires and stuff like that. So it's a good blend for both of us, but I don't really want to do anything in film. I want to be a YouTuber. I'm just getting the degree to have a backup, because in case like YouTube gets hacked by Russia, or I don't know. I don't watch politics, but I need to have a backup just in case YouTube doesn't work out. College life is busy time. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Between working all the time to save for your future and trying to plan for your future and all that stuff, and still trying to like have a life, you know. That's why I do this stuff, because it helps me feel like a kid again. A kid who can drive. That's the ultimate package. I am starting a university next year. I'm taking a digital media studies, so that includes film and journalism and other digital stuff. Cool, man. What do you want to be when you grow up? I'm assuming you're, yeah, okay. Enjoying high school while it lasts. Yeah, so what do you want to be? I'm taking over. It's taking over my life this semester, constantly studying my brains out. I hate studying. I hate studying, and my grades definitely reflect that sometimes. Bro, I wish weather was colder here. I really do. It's 85 degrees out in March. I wish it was like a solid 63 right now. That's perfect weather to me. It is probably like 83 degrees here right now. It's a little overcast though, so it's not as bad. I was going to college for engineering, but now I work for a music production company. Crazy how life works. Dang, bro. Music production? What kind of music? Yeah, 85. Wes, I will happily trade places with you right now in terms of weather. California has beautiful weather, doesn't it? When I was there last summer, I did not sweat while I was outside. Like it was like 60 in the mornings, and then it got up to like maybe 73. I live in Florida. I would love to work in, oh shoot, wet, black. Where was I would love to work in film or other digital stuff. That's why I'm taking the course and getting my diploma so I can explore different jobs in the industry. Cool. Cool, man. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that, because that is a hard field. I'm sure you'll do great. I can't wait. I'm going. Oh, 79 where you are. Where are you at, nerdy? Disney World in 2 weeks. What? Heck yeah. You're hitting up Galaxy's Edge, right? I need to move my laptop closer. I have to lean over. Give me 1 second. Hopefully I don't get Bondo on my computer. Alright, that's easier. I totally. Summers suck here because you feel like a mummy. It's dry heat compared to Florida. Oh yeah, true. But over here you get all like sticky and like sweaty and gross. It's like that line from The Office. It's like America's basement. Vancouver Island on the west coast, so we get dry summers and freezing filled winters. Ooh. In Florida in March is higher than it'll be in summer in the Netherlands. What's summer in the Netherlands look like? Can't even spray paint because it'll create orange peel. The company I work for is in Texas, so it's mainly country music, but we do lights, soundstage, EGC. Right now I'm touring with dance competition companies setting up their equipment. Dude, that is awesome. That is actually awesome. Of course, I'm spending my whole day at Hollywood Studios and Galaxy's Edge. My man. Yep. That's the way to do it. Speaking of that, I think we're still set to do that. Yeah. The channel, June 2nd. Yeah. I was trying to remember what day I said. Yeah, June 2nd. That is locked in now. So, we're going to do a little channel meetup at Disney World Galaxy's Edge, the one in Florida. And because I want to meet you guys. So if y'all are able to make it, start saving, start planning now. I would love to meet you guys. Anyone who comes gets a free blue or green milk on me. I know it's like $8, but if like a bunch of you come, adds up. But yeah, I just really want to meet you guys. Sarah will be there, heck yeah. That's alright, man. And, you know, you don't have to respond now either. That's a long time from now. But I'm excited about it. Either way, it's going to be a good day because I'll be at Galaxy's Edge, so. Any day there is a beautiful one. Oh, I want to meet you too. Prepare for the biggest bear hug. Alright. Yeah, like I know so many of you guys by username and stuff, but I don't know like your faces, I don't know your personalities, and you guys are literally the ones that are making my dream come true, so. I'm going to be at Galaxy's Edge on the 21st of March, so I won't be able to meet up. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's not convenient for everyone. It's going to be so hot, though. I haven't decided if I want to dress up again. Last time I went as Cal, and, like, everyone loved it, bro. Like, the cast members, like, for the park, everyone was like, oh, you know, you look great, blah, blah, blah. It was, like, so cool. I felt like a part of the universe. But, man, that's going to be a tough thing to wear in summer heat. So we'll see. Debating whether to wear and pack when I get to Florida. My first time going to Orlando. Definitely some shorts and some hot weather attire because it is going to be very warm. Me personally, I hit them with the shorts, the Only Hope Supply, and a pair of Vans. That's probably what I'll be in. Unfortunately, I think the dressing up is going to have to be a early spring / winter time thing. Is the stream super laggy for you guys? Because I'm getting like no playback on my end. Maybe I can join the meetup through video chat on the 2nd. Yeah, I mean, we could probably do like a little mini Galaxy's Edge live stream or something while I'm there. I don't think I'm going to vlog or anything, though. I don't really want it to feel like a... I literally just want it to be a day where I hang out with you guys. Like just a normal day. Like, I don't want to have a camera in your guys' face all day long, and that's annoying. Plus, like, when you get in that recording mode, you know, you're not so much. I have to be careful when I choose to record because I don't want people to feel like I'm prioritizing content over them, and I don't know. It's kind of a tricky thing to balance. But I probably won't vlog that day. I'll probably make a short or something just to kind of like, yo, you know, this is who showed up. I think that'd be cool. And then you guys can be on like the channel in like a video or something. That'd be fun. But I don't think I'm gonna vlog. I'll make another video like fully announcing what's going on and stuff. You DM'd some pictures of some of the stage work I helped with. Cool, man. I'll check them out later. That is actually an awesome job, though. Is the stream lagging? Because if I do this again, I might have to set up. I'm kind of like far away from the Wi-Fi router right now. So if it's lagging, I might have to find a different setup for future streams. I could probably do the back porch. If it's super laggy, then I'll move right now. I don't know why it's lagging now. It wasn't lagging before. I'll try moving it back. It's not lagging that much? You think I should move, maybe? I mean, it'd probably take me a couple minutes of y'all just looking at nothing. But if it's not that bad, then I'll just keep rolling. If y'all were gonna do a costume for a character, who would y'all do? Captain Rex. Oof. Excellent choice. I would love to do a Imperial Crosshair one day too, but I don't know about that one. The thing that's enticing about doing a clone one day, though, even though I like this sanding stuff, is it wouldn't be nearly as time-consuming. I mean, I'm sure there's more to it than what I know, but there's not a lot of sanding because it's all like vacuum formed. It's mostly like sanding off your Dremel cuts and your actual like fitting of the armor because there's so much of it. From what I understand, I could be completely wrong. So seeing you work on your jetpack is getting me firing. Yes, dude, you should. Man, 3D printers are way too awesome to just sit and collect dust. Start printing that Captain Rex armor. And then do a stream so I can watch it. Padme Amidala? Nice. Would you do the, like the big dress? Not like Queen. Or would you do the Queen Amidala? Or would you do like the Attack of the Clones, the white jumpsuit? That's like her most iconic look, I think. Padme just has some amazing costume design, I think. Every costume that she's in is iconic in some way. Attack of the Clones look. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this season is really, like, the season of The Mandalorian is really making me wish I was a girl. Because I love Bo-Katan's armor so much. Like, so much. And it would be so fun to make, but I don't know, I can't do it. Fine, I guess I'm stuck with Boba Fett. Literally made this guy twice. Yeah, her dresses are insanely huge. They are awesome, though. Imagine showing up to prom in that thing. Can't do Cal. I love his costume, so are even. I've seen a lot of gender-swapped Cals. You could pull off a gender-swapped Cal Kestis. I don't think I could pull off a gender-swapped Bo-Katan. I think for girls, it's way easier to do gender-swapped costumes than for guys. There's nothing stopping you from cosplaying Bo-Katan. I don't know, man. That's just... I mean, I am a ginger. I could get the little headband and everything. Oh, man. I don't know. I think if I was going to do that, I'd have to do like Axe Woves or something. One of her followers, but, well, not anymore. We find out in the premiere that all those people left her. I should have known, man. Casca Reeves. She looks slimy. The way she, like, body slammed my boy, Boba Fett, I was not happy. And it's only because she's a wrestler, too. It wasn't even because she could do it. General Kenobi, just a pizza. I probably will buy the Black Series Bo-Katan helmet, though, just as, like, a prop on my wall. Thanks, man. We're not on the fun stages yet, but we're getting there. We're getting ready to retire that tube. I might have to get another tube before this project is over. I don't know. Alright, gotta head out. My shift for work is starting. Hey, have a good day, Sarah. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. May the force be with you. I saw the teaser trailer for your next movie and it looks great. Can't wait. Thank you, man. Yeah, it's been quite the process. I'm really excited about it. I think it's gonna make some waves in the Star Wars fan film arena, I guess, community. I also think it's fulfilling on what a lot of people want to see. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, we haven't seen a live-action Starkiller, like a canonized Starkiller and how that would look. And I think what Zach is doing with that is literally perfect. Like, the way that Starkiller's being brought in and handled to still be, like, the Starkiller that we know and love, but still be able to be cohesive enough to work with established canon and the characters and the laws of the universe. I think is something that you guys are really going to like about the movie. Because really, like, Jon Favreau in a recent interview was talking about why they usually, or pretty much always, stick to canon outside of Visions, and why they don't do like a lot of experimental things, and it's simply just because canon provides structure, and I really agree with that, being honest. I mean, I think it would be fun to do a bunch of different side stories and stuff, but like, how does that work for new people trying to come into Star Wars? They're gonna have all this stuff going on, and they're not even gonna be able to tell like who's what's canon, all this stuff. All they're gonna know is like basic Luke and Darth Vader. And if someone's not there to help them, then they're gonna be completely lost. So it does kind of suck for fans like us, but I understand it. And for fans like us to even exist, there has to be a structure and a story. And you did an amazing job building him. Everyone who's in the stream right now, Nick Kavanaugh, CGS Props, is the official costume designer and maker for Kestis. And the man is truly talented. So go check out his Etsy shop. I think he like cycles stuff in and out, so it's always worth checking every month or two and seeing what's new and what's for sale and all that, because I think he keeps it constantly updating. So really good shop, really good products. James Cameron should collab with Zach. You know what? I think he should too. I think you're onto something. Although I heard that James Cameron is mean on set. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Nick is like half the reason that I'm involved in cosplay. He was my guiding hand through my first Boba Fett. Helped me with a lot of technique-related questions. If you're into Star Wars costumes, you will like have a field day on his Instagram page. Nick, when are you gonna get in your Boba Fett again? Or did? Oh wait, you lost that, didn't you? I'm sorry. I think the objective for today is going to be to get the first sanding and seal it with some primer on these big pieces. Oh, you sold it right before the hurricane. Oh. Well, at least someone is enjoying it, and it wasn't just all for nothing. Yeah, dude, that is devastating. Still have the pack though? Yeah. I'm surprised that someone would want to buy a Boba Fett kit without a jetpack. That's like one of the first gadgets I think of when I think of Boba. See you, pizza. Oh, you didn't sell it with the armor? Oh. May the force be with you too, bro. How much did you sell it for? Just out of curiosity. Because I see some people selling their stuff, and I don't know, man. Some of that is like super expensive. I guess when you factor in like labor, but buying a fully finished costume. Because I looked into that first before because I didn't know how to make my own at the time. Should totally do a group podcast. I'm down. I'm probably not going to organize it. But if you want to organize it, Brickscape, yeah, I'll jump on that. with no helmet. I did 350 or 400 because it was used. Ah, okay, gotcha. So you kept the helmet in the jetpack then? Yeah. Yeah, Max is a cool guy. I like Max. Lego Swamp Speeder from episode 3. I think I did hear that. I saw a I don't know if it was, I don't think it was real, but it was like this, maybe it was a concept like for box art. But it had like Rex and a Clone Wars Anakin minifig in there. That had to have been fake. Because I love Lego, but there's no way that they deliver exactly what we want. Is there any specifics on like what minifigures will be with it? I really need to change my gloves. Alright, I think we're pretty good. I think we're pretty good. Oh wait, I forgot to set dice. Alright, ladies and gents, let's get sanding. We'll work on all these smaller pieces later on a different stream. Indiana Jones sets are coming out in April, but the Temple of Doom might be canceled or postponed. Why? Because of the dumb, like... I hate that stuff. I hated how they changed the designs of Boba Fett's palace because it was like racist or whatever. Man, it's not racist. It's just how it looks. Why do people get so upset about that crap? Is that why they're doing it with the Temple of Doom thing? Because I hate that. There hasn't been leaks on minifigs for the Swamp Speeder just yet. Okay. Yeah, but like on the... I actually love this set. But that one aspect of it bugs me with the Boba Fett palace is they didn't like round off the top of I'm gonna do these pieces real quick. They didn't like round off the top with yeah, Nick, okay, so here's what happened. You know that Boba Fett palace set that came out for like $100 is like the end of Mando season 2 post-credit scene, and Boba Fett comes in and he shoots Bib Fortuna and all that. You remember that set, right? So they didn't round off the top of the palace because of some, like, apparently it was, like, offensive to Indian people or whatever, like, real-life structure Jabba's palace is based on. They didn't want to make the top of the palace because it was offensive. The subject matter or structural integrity. Bruh. Why can't you just make a Lego set based... It's fictional. It's not real. It's not real. I would show my child Temple of Doom. Yeah, and they don't call a ship Slave 1 anymore. Yeah, it's like that kind of just dumb stuff. Slave 1 forever. Slave is... It's just a word. It's just a word. It's the name of the ship. Oh my gosh. That Robot Chicken sketch is funny though. When, have y'all seen that? Where it's like a quick little like 10-second one. But Lando and Boba are like on the loading dock together and Lando's like, dang Boba, that's a nice ship. Not crazy about the name though. That's funny. But Lego has nothing to do with Robot Chicken. I don't understand. Bro, just call it the Slave 1. That's what it's been called since 1980. Star Wars fans aren't racist because they call it the Slave 1. Lego doesn't want to take any chances with getting accused of anything. But it's not, like, why does that matter? Like, Lucasfilm owns the Slave 1. Lego just makes sets based off of it. So was that a Lucasfilm decision or a Lego decision? Yeah, but they say that stuff. It'll be postponed, but like, everyone is just so... Ugh, I don't want to get into this. This is such a downer. We can talk about Legos, but I don't want to talk about the politics behind all these decisions. It annoys me, and it's frustrating, and I honestly find... Oh, I should have another glove on. I find it kind of pathetic. Like, it's all fake. It's all fictional. I just don't understand why people get their panties in a bunch about this stuff. It's a Lego set. It sounds like a bunch of white Karens who are just trying to be like, this is offensive, this is offensive. When it's not. It's just a movie. '30th anniversary Jurassic Park sets? Like 18 plus ones or the playset ones? I have a friend who had that the T-Rex Escape one, that's what it's called. And that thing looks awesome. The buildable T-Rexes are much better than the giant plastic ones that come into playsets. But yeah, Nick, you can look up that Boba's Palace stuff. It'll tell you. There is like a whole online controversy about it. It's really the dumbest thing. It's still a good Lego set. If you don't have it, I recommend picking it up. The minifigures for it are phenomenal, but it's just disappointing that that's the reason why they didn't include that detail. They even have Dennis... Wait, what? They even have Dennis Nedry dies as a set? Really? So they'll have that, but they won't have... First off, I love that they're doing that. Dennis is such a scumbag. That scene is fantastic. With the velociraptors that spit. They'll have that, but they won't... Oh my gosh, man. Toy companies, bro. You know, when I worked for Lego, they because the stuff in Ukraine was going on at the time, like I couldn't have anything that resembled a war. But like it's Lego Star Wars. Tell me how that makes any sense. Like when I was trying to do the pictures and stuff, and like doing the photography with the minifigures, they were like, you can't do anything that evokes or promotes war. And I looked at them and I was like, okay, you pick, this is Star Wars, like it's in the name. There was a bunch of like little dumb rules that I couldn't do. With that being said though, working for Lego is probably one of the best things that ever happened in my entire life. That was just one little thing that I was using as an example to contribute to the argument. That week that I was in LA was literally one of the best weeks of my life. And the temple set they have where Andy's assistant dies to the spikes. Dude, the temple one looks amazing. Like, I might have to pick that one up even though it's not Star Wars. I love Indiana Jones, but I don't really buy anything that isn't Star Wars. But I really want, that set looks awesome. Yeah, Lego Star Wars. Like, it's literally in the name. Like, y'all should have picked me for a different theme. Nah, I'm glad I worked for them though. I'd love to work for Lego. It is a great company. It is a great company. I have been trashing on it for the past 10 minutes, and while I think those criticisms are valid, it has always been one of the best toy companies of all time, and I think it always will be. And yeah, like I said, working for them, that 1 week of my life is up there with like some of the best moments of my entire life. It was such a blast, meeting all the people, doing the actual work, and then like seeing it finished, you know? Like my face is on LegoStarWars.com. Right when you open it up, it's wild. If y'all haven't checked that out, you should. It's cool. It's really cool. Community is also great. Yeah, I actually think majority of the Lego community is super fun. There's a couple bummers, just like every community. There's always that one guy, but I would say that Lego as a whole has a really great community. Because at the end, it's a brand that prioritizes creativity. Any brand that does that is guaranteed to succeed with good people. It's always easier to criticize than it is to create. Peter McKinnon. Indy is technically Lucasfilm? What does that have to do with Lego? Are you saying that Lucasfilm made the decision to not include the Temple of Doom set? You met Emmasaurus and she's great, as well as Rich Boy J. Yes, yeah. Emmasaurus channel has been booming. Didn't she just hit like 200K or something like that on YouTube? Absolutely wild. Really happy for her. She's living the dream right now. Yeah, she was a super sweet person. Gave me so much advice about, because she, at the time, she was doing YouTube as her full-time job, and now she definitely is. But at the time, I only had like 700, 600 subs, and she was giving me all kinds of advice, you know, and like very, very nice girl. Very sweet. And Rich Boy J was cool too. I only got to talk with him for like a day or two though, because I was the first one at the shoot, and then everybody else came in like a day or two later, to just like the way that scheduling worked out. And so I didn't get to spend as much time with him, but he was a really cool guy. We talked about Star Wars for like the longest time. because he has some pretty outlandish opinions on the prequels and stuff like that, and me being a prequel fanboy. He just, like, one of the crazy things about him, though, was when you actually meet a Star Wars fan who has differing opinions, but it's not online, everything is so much nicer. Like, me and him probably only agreed on, like, the original trilogy. And Kylo Ren. We both love Kylo Ren. But just about everything else we disagreed on. And, like, the most civil conversations I've ever had with a Star Wars fan. So, super cool dude. Have you read Jedi Battle Scars? I have not, and I don't think I will. Not a big fan of Sam Maggs. Go listen to my podcast on it. It's titled, it was my most recent episode because I didn't post last week, and it is titled, I guess Star Wars is horny now. And it's, which, what a topic. Cheers to that. But it's basically me talking about some news that came out that I'm not a big fan of, and, like, narratively it just doesn't make a lot of sense. And I don't like the fifth brother being the main villain, and I don't really care to read it. No, you said only buy Star Wars stuff, and it's made by Lucasfilm, and you buy Indiana Jones set, you're not betraying. Alright. It's not that I'm worried about betraying Lucasfilm. It's more so, I still love Indiana Jones, but the gap between Star Wars and Indiana Jones is like this. The gap between Star Wars and literally anything else is like this. So when it comes down to making decisions on what takes up space in my room, what I decide to spend my money on, it's probably going to be Star Wars because I just care about it that much more. I would like to build the Indiana Jones sets, especially that temple one, but it's really big, and I don't know where I would like display it. Alright. We're going to open this before we start sanding. I got this from Gray Loan's place on Etsy, if any of you guys are interested in that. Came out to $47.24. Supposed to be a really premium neck scarf, so we'll find out here in a couple seconds. Looks awesome. It's nice and flowy. How does it look? Feels good. I can't really see how it looks, but it's nice and soft. It's way better than the one I previously had. It was okay, gave it 3. Romance was very made and felt forced into the plot. What was? What was 3 out of 5 stars? What are you talking about? Oh, Jedi Battle Scars. Oh, okay. Romance was very mid and felt forced into the... Oh, okay, okay. Oh, it's nice and stretchy, too. Nice. I love it. Actually, hang on. Let me give you the full effect. Forgot I got the phone out here. Alright, how's it look? Good? Bad? I'm trying to see myself in the reflection. It looks cool in the reflection. I like it. Go check her out. She's got a bunch of awesome Star Wars soft goods. She's all over the Boba Builders group, yeah. I've seen a lot of people get this neck scarf. Alright, let's get sanding. I'm gonna put this in the box though so it doesn't get red dust all over it. And move this over there. Okay. Start with the back plate. This is where the fun begins. Wear a mask, bro, you're gonna die. No, I don't like wearing mask. It's too hot outside. If this is how I die, I'm okay with it. I hold my breath. Dang, I totally just forgot to do the sides. Oh well. Honestly, I don't think this is going to require that much more. You wear one when you spray paint at least? I do not. I do not wear a respirator. I don't. At all. I don't own one. I don't plan on buying one. I don't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it's uncomfortable to watch. You're going to watch a little ginger die on screen. Yeah, I don't do it. Is it really that big of a deal though? Because let's be real, I probably do this once every, I don't know, couple months. You know, I don't do it all the time like you do. You're doing it like every weekend. I can see that being a little bit more necessary, but for someone like me, I don't do it all the time. I don't know. I've been breathing in spray paint since I was like 5 years old, and look at how good I turned out. And like it kind of smells good. You know? I don't know. Nick, are you doing any projects after the last one for Kestis and you finish up with like Dax and stuff? Are you doing something different? Nothing big. I want to get back into molding and casting, probably my new droid fingers. Ooh. But I really want to get back into helmets. It's hard to not having... Oh, it's hard, though, not having a shop again. Still looking to see what... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet that's puts a hindrance on it. Well, you're like... You're not that far away from me. I mean... If you want, you can come over here and we can make stuff in my driveway. You should try wet sanding for your last few layers. It takes longer on Bondo and filler primer, but it gets smoother with less coats of filler. Okay, so you're saying I should, when I get to the final stages, so maybe like one more of Bondo and filler primer, because I don't think this one's going to require that much more. And then wet sand it after the, what did you say? Takes longer on Bondo and filler primer, but it'll get smoother with less coats of filler. Oh, you're saying do that and it'll reduce the amount of filler primer you have to use? Armor party could be fun. Absolutely. Yeah, man, that'd be awesome. And you can even bring your respirator. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, I'll try that out. I never tried it before. So glad I won't be shamed for my health. Yep. We're all inclusive around here. Nah, I'm just kind of like, I just have that mindset about just about everything. Sometimes it's bad, but if I'm supposed to die today, I'll die. If I'm supposed to die from breathing in too much Bondo, that's how I'll die. You know, for my grandpa, it was cigarettes. For me, it's Bondo, glazing, and spot putty, you know, so. Alright, I think the back plate's looking pretty solid. And then we'll just grab our towel here and just dust it off. And then we got our pack. I skipped the bottom just because it's like already super smooth. I'll probably do 1 coat of Bondo on my last one and just call it a day for the bottom because nobody's gonna see it, and there's some pieces on here that are gonna be more of a focal point instead of just the base, so I'm not really worried about it. Favorite Lego set of all time from your childhood, or from your childhood you collected back then? Man, that's a tough question. I gotta say, I'm a huge fan of the 2020 501st Battle Pack, the $30 one. That is one of my all-time favorites. I don't know, man. I mean, probably right now, it's probably the new ATTE that just came out. Cause that thing is super sturdy. It's awesome. You know, it's got a little handle so you can bring it around. I was able to do photography with it, like at the beach. And then like the minifigure selection on it is fantastic with Phase 2 Cody. And the price isn't that bad either. I think it's pretty fair. My dream set though, the UCS Slave 1 from like 2015. One day. I'm gonna get it new in box too. I'm not buying it used. I'm just gonna be that dummy who's gotta spend all his money. I want new in box. I want the arm printing Boba Fett. I want all that. I wish I had a job when I was younger. 2015, I was like in 6th or 7th grade. Man, I'd love to have that thing. Doesn't really sound like I did a very good Bondo job on this jetpack. Sounds like I'm hitting plastic. Oh well. Oh well. Boo. Is what it is. I'm not redoing it, so. It'll be fine. Oh no! Nick, that is a heartbreaker, dude. Ugh. That's awful. That's like almost as bad as you losing all your armor. Probably not, but that's some bad information. That's some bad news, man. I'm sorry. I would break down and cry if I was in your situation. I mean, you lost like so much armor and work and Legos. You lost Legos too. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, man. Oh, yours was Power Miners back in the day or Lego Atlantis. I think I had some Atlantis sets. I used to play with them in the pool all the time. GG. Be nice. Yeah, I would bring them into the pool in my backyard and, like, make them fight the big monsters underwater with my goggles on. Remember those. I don't think I had any Power Miners, though. They were cool, though. I had a friend who had an older brother who was, like, my age at the time, and was really into Lego and all that stuff, and had like the classic like MTT from episode 1 and a bunch of Power Miner stuff, and I think he had was it the Nexo Knights? Is that what they were called? Big into those as well. It was right next to my UCS Y-Wing also. Oh my gosh, bro. How much... Dude, you had to have lost, like, so much money. Between all your armor sets, I mean, when UCS sets go off the market, they skyrocket in price. The UCS Slave 1, if you want to buy it new in box, is about $600. And at the time of retail, it was only like $250, $300. Right? Or was it $200? Somewhere around there. And now it's like double that. And it just came out like not even 10 years ago. That's wild. Lego's resale value is insane. Probably unmatched. My dream says the ATOP drop ship set. Yeah. That's a good one. I think that's a lot of people's favorites. I see people talk about that one all the time. Yeah, it was really rough seeing it all for the first time. Nothing was covered. Insurance was an absolute joke to everyone on the island. Bro. I'm so sorry. That was awful. I feel like insurance is the biggest scam. Maybe it's because I'm 20 years old and I hate paying car insurance every month, but I don't know. My mom is an insurance agent, and I have these conversations with her all the time, and she like halfway agrees with me, even though she's an insurance agent. It's just, sometimes it's so sketchy, man. Like, how is this something you have to have by law? Like, I get it, but I also don't. Maybe that's just me being immature, but I don't know. Man, this little ridge part right here is tough to get. I'm gonna have to get a screwdriver and get all the Bondo out of these little gaps here before I spray paint. Alright, about halfway done. Stream is lagging. Oh no. Stream is lagging quite a bit, stuck on the same frame for a while. Audio is fine though. Yeah, I'm gonna find a different location for the next time. We might do a little bit of this tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Definitely Friday. Well, I'm not gonna say definitely anything. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. But next time I do this, I'll find a different spot. Sorry about that. We're about done for the day though. I'm just gonna finish sanding off this piece. We're gonna hit it with some filler primer. Hit these smaller pieces and then we'll cut it because I'm hungry and ready for lunch. Yeah, I think I've been having like, one, we're far away from the router. Not like super far, but I guess too far for it to be clean. And then on top of that, I think I've been having like internet issues recently because for some reason Fortnite is the only game. I have been playing a lot of Fortnite recently because it's a fun game. And I always get that little Wi-Fi with the red X in the corner, and then my game starts lagging, and then it goes away, and then it's fine, and then it comes back. But like, if I play another game that requires like multiplayer stuff, there's no issues. It's like only Fortnite. So if any of y'all know how to fix that, maybe it's something in my Fortnite settings, I don't know. Of course, we use the Boba Fett skin all day, every day. Since I'm on the West Coast, only thing I could be worried about is earthquakes with all the Lego I got. Oh, bro. Yeah. Earthquakes sound like one of the most... Tornadoes sound scarier to me, but earthquakes sound kind of scary too. Maybe it's just because I'm a collector, like you, but... Oh, man. Because like an earthquake, you can just watch it all happen. Like you're taking cover and then everything is just falling and breaking. And you can't do anything about it. Oh, that'd be hard. Alright, I think we're about done sanding this thing. I'm gonna grab a screwdriver real quick. Oh wait, no, we got these smaller pieces. Let me do these real quick. Have you ever had an earthquake before and it like destroyed a bunch of stuff? Or is that just something you're worried about happening? Alright, let's do some filler primer. No, I live on the Great Ring of Fire, and ever since the dawn of time they said no big one has ever come, but it has not happened yet. But I've experienced some smaller ones, nothing major has broken. Huh. That's gotta be scary, man. Especially for some little Florida boy like me. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to scrape out some of these little crevices where Bondo slipped in. Just watched the new Bad Batch episode. What'd you think? Without giving any spoilers away. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. Alright, may the force be with you, Brickscape. Thanks for checking in, bro. Very good, excited to see what happens next. Yeah, me too, man. I think it's gonna be... well, I can't really talk about it, but I think whatever... Dang, I can't talk about it. almost done. I think we're ready to lay down some filler primer. Filler primer. And yeah. This back plate is going to take way less work than these other guys, but also, my phone is on like 10%, so if it dies midstream, that's what happened. Apologizing now. I'll go ahead and bring you guys over here though, so you can see what I'm doing. Just don't take any feet pics, all right? No feet pics, because the dogs are out. Now I'm not talking about Gigi. Right, Gigi?